Saturday morning, headed out just for a little bit of breakfast. Bringing it home for Vanessa. Oh, it is an early one. Well, not super early. It's 9:46. I'm already up and showered and dressed. Oh, and I'm in the car. And I'm off to Einstein Brothers Bagels to get a couple of sandwiches and an iced tea from Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf and whatever I feel like drinking. Oh, it's already pretty warm out, but I am still thinking about going for a hike, even though Vanessa's not up for it. I just don't feel like sitting at home all day. I don't feel like being inside, even though I don't like the heat. Even though I don't like the heat and I don't want to get really hot and sweaty, I think my body needs it. I think I need to get out, get a hike, get my blood pumping. My head's been just in a fog lately, and I think I need some physical stimulation in order to get the blood pumping and get the cobwebs out so I can get on with my day. So I'll go get breakfast and then think about doing the hike, check what temperature it is. There's actually a nice breeze out as I walk over to get breakfast, but it is warm. If it warms up much more today, it'll be unbearable. Forgot to lock the car when I went and got sandwiches, but I'll lock it now because now it has something valuable in it. Our breakfast. Don't want somebody taking that, but I guess if somebody were to take our breakfast, it's because they needed it more than we did. As long as that's the only thing they took. Okay, coffee time. Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. I think I need a coffee this morning, but who knows? Maybe I just need a long walk. I think no matter what, I'm gonna go for a walk, a hike. I think I may already be regretting my insistence on going for a hike this morning. It's already 94 degrees out, so by the time I eat my breakfast and get to where I'm going to hike, it'll be over 100 degrees. I don't do too well in over 100 degree heat, but at the same time, I want to stick with my decision and actually get out of the house and get some exercise, get my blood pumping, and get some fresh air, even if it's hot fresh air. Although it is pretty breezy today, and the breeze does have a little hint of coolness to it. It's not the usual blast furnace when we have over 100 degree heat. So I guess there is some fallness to the breeze. So I think I'm gonna stick with my decision, even though I can back out of it at any time, and you don't have to know about it because I can edit all this out. But I think I'm gonna stick with it, even if it's a short hike, even if I only make it up like the first little incline and then I decide to turn around and go back. Hey, at least I got out and did something. Oh, and I got a cookie with my coffee, so that kind of means I do have to go for a hike to burn off that cookie. I'm getting little Princess Snuggles. Actually, I think she's the queen of the house. Little Miller. Huh? You being super cute? Huh? Cute? Yeah. Look at that super cute face. How could you not love a face like that? I'm hungry. I need some lunch, but the puppies have to come inside. Let them out to pee, but it's too hot for them to stay out. And yes, Vanessa has been playing with her makeup, and she had to kiss my forehead. This one's really dark too. It's like, there, see? Look. She only kisses me because she loves me. And she only plays with makeup because she loves makeup. How about you puppies? You wanna come inside? They just had lunch, which made me realize I needed lunch. Well, Vanessa has decided that her craving for Mexican food is outweighing how bad she feels, so we're going to go out for dinner. Don't have to go so far, and actually it's very early for dinner. Don't have to go very far though, just down the end of the road and get some good delicious food. Maybe that'll help make her feel better.
I want green chili.
She wants green chili. And Friday's video is just finishing rendering now, so I'll get that uploaded when we get home from dinner, and that means I am all caught up. And then from now on, previous day's videos go up the morning after. So you'll have me to look forward to every morning. Chips and 4 different dips. Bean, green chili, salsa, and a cream sauce. And they're all delicious. And I can never decide which one I like best, because I think I like them all the best. Back home, stuffed as usual whenever we go there. Si Senor and Chandler. If you're ever over here and you feel like some good food, make sure you check it out, because it is awesome. Well, Vanessa didn't finish all her food, of course, because there was so much of it. So she brought home leftovers, including all the chips and dip. Leftovers. All the dips and the chips. She will definitely get hungry later. I might too, but we'll see. I'm awfully stuffed right now, and I'm still going to go for a hike. I'm just gonna let this food settle for a moment and then hit the road. Heading out for my hike. I've left it as late as I possibly can, I think. Sunset is at 6:18, which will give me enough light until probably close to 7, I'm guessing. It is 5:14 now. I have to drive back over to Ahwatukee, where we used to live, to go for my hike, because that's probably the closest of anywhere other than just walking around a park, and I don't want to do that. I want to get right out in nature, or at least close to nature as possible. So I just got to head up. Probably take me 10 to 15 minutes to get there. Hopefully not much more than 15, and hopefully that's parked. Hopefully there's not a lot of people, but you never know. It was hot today, but people also like to go out hiking when it's hot. I don't, but I'm gonna take a chance. It's 102 right now, but as the sun is setting, it should cool down a little bit. Sorry you can only see half my head. It's the sun driving into it. I'm here where I want to be. I just got to get up and park. And it's a good thing I got here when I did. It's 5:30. Gates close at 7. So I got to make sure I get in a quick hike and then get out of here before they close the gates. I don't want to end up having the car stranded here till tomorrow. Please be considerate and pick up after your pets. I guess they don't care if horses shit all over the place. At least get off and kick it off the trail or something. Or have your horse poop somewhere else. I'm going up there. Sun's up there in my face. So it looks like this trail up here will be shaded. Which is totally awesome. I like shade. I think that was the point of leaving it this late, was to take advantage of the sun going down, and this has worked out perfect. And I love it out here. I've only been out here a handful of times, even when we lived over near here for 3 years. But for some reason I was never into getting healthy, or as into it as I should have been. I had a gym membership. I lived near here, like not even 5 minutes from here, and I never took advantage of it, or very rarely at least. So this is awesome. I'm gonna get up here and I'll talk to you at the top. I made it up to that top of that section. A little out of breath. Heart beating rigorously. Probably a lot more rigorously than it should, but it didn't take me too long to catch my breath. But like, I mean, this is the top of this section, but there's higher to go. And it's a pretty good view out that way. I don't know what mountain that is over there. But where I am now is South Mountain. So it goes way back that way, the whole South Mountain Preserve, or South Mountain Park. I've showed you it before, but I was way off that way. We're at 48th Street here, and where I was before was like Central, or even as far as 7th Avenue, I think, is where I was. So I'm gonna head down into this valley here. Maybe go a little bit up the other side, and then that'll probably take me to a little bit after 6. Probably till just after the sun dips down behind the mountain. Then I'll turn around and head back to the car. Short hike, but definitely worth it, because to tell you the truth right now, I'm feeling pretty good. Although that Mexican food was definitely a mistake. It was delicious, but it was a mistake. Well, it is only 5:47, but from where I am in this little valley, and with the mountains over here, the sun is just about to dip below the mountain. So this whole area down here will be in shade. So unless I climb back up a little bit, I won't be seeing the sun anymore. But that's okay. The breeze now, without the sun down here, is actually getting cool. And I am so glad I came out here. Because right now, I feel better right now after climbing up that little bit of an incline. I feel better right now than I have all week. My head has cleared up. It doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes are feeling better. They don't feel fried. There might be bloodshot. I can't tell. I can breathe easier. I don't have the little bit of a pain in the chest I've had. I think I've just really needed to get out, get some really good rigorous exercise, get out in nature, get some fairly fresh air. Sky is blue, there's a few wispy clouds around, the sun's going down, breeze is cool, and yeah, good decision. I think I might have to do this again tomorrow. I am just about far enough out, surrounded by mountains, that I'm almost in complete silence, which is pretty crazy in the middle of the city. But these mountains are high enough, I'm low enough down in the valley here, and I'm far enough away from anything that the sound of traffic is very faint, way off in the distance, in only one direction too. So imagine if I got up here just a little bit further, I wouldn't even be able to hear that. And with this breeze, it is magical. I really couldn't imagine any better way to spend a Saturday afternoon / evening. The only way this would be better would be if Vanessa was with me. And I'm sure if she was feeling better, she would be. But I'm glad she was feeling good enough that I was able to come out here today. Probably shouldn't spend too much longer out here though, because I have been out here a little later than this before, and there are coyotes that live out here, and foxes, and I imagine bobcats too, And you never know, there could be some other larger cats out here, but they would definitely be more elusive and less seen, if not seen at all. But I have been out here and on my way back, and I've started to hear like yipping and some scrambling just out of my eyesight. So I know they're out here, and there's probably some watching me now. And without a lot of hikers out here, like, I don't see anybody else. I don't hear anybody else. There were some cars in the parking lot, but there were a bunch of people there too. So if there's anybody out here, there's probably only one or two of them. And who knows how close they are to me. So I've had a lot of long monologues here. This one's going on 3 minutes probably. So I'll probably wrap this up, head back to the car, and I'll talk to you when I get home. But I just can't say enough how great this feels. I've got to do this more often. I've got to get out here like every weekend that's possible, and even some weeknights too. But as time goes by, sunset is going to come sooner and sooner, and it's going to get to the point by the time I get home from work, it's going to be dark already, which will bum me out. But I'll make sure I get out here on the weekends. Heard that. I told you. It's like straight out of Pitch Black. Yeah, good thing I'm on the way back to the car. I don't know if I'm in focus, but that's scary as hell. Well, as I've said a bunch already, that was definitely worth it. Although when those coyotes started howling all at once and all around the mountains like that, it was a little chilling. I got to chill. For a split second there, I was like downright frozen. And then the air went really calm, and there was no breeze anymore, so of course it felt a lot hotter. And I got all sweaty, and I made it back to the car, and now the breeze has picked up again. So that's nice at least. But man, for that one, I don't know, second or two, it was pretty chilling. So I don't know if I'd want to stay out here and do a evening hike. It's 6:22 now, so it's just after sunset. So it's going to be getting dark pretty quick. Oh, I am sufficiently sweaty. Well, that's all right. I had lots of excess liquid in me to get rid of. And I've got my water bottle here. It was nice and frozen, so now it's nice and cold. And this poor woman out here in the parking lot, she was supposed to meet a bunch of people at like 6:15 to go for a hike. And they like changed the time and left her a voicemail. So she's here and they're already gone. I think they were here when I got here at 5:30. And they were waiting around, and I think they left and didn't bother to wait for her. How shitty is that? Like, who changes the time? Like, she was probably on her way here when they changed the time. So I guess they figured they were all here. Why not just go for the hike? I hate it when people do shit like that. Stopping to get ice cream, because ice cream is like medicine when you're sick. Unless of course you have diarrhea or you're throwing up, and it's not very good for you. You just gotta find the right kind. She wanted Baskin Robbins or Dairy Queen, but of course there wasn't an easy one to get to on the way home. What do we got here? Nothing that she will want. I lied. I found it. Vanilla chocolate chip. She said she wanted chocolate chip. So, I don't want that one. I found what she wants. Make sure that it's not broken. Vanilla chocolate chip. This should work. She likes this brand of ice cream. Just a little bit of an observational thing here upon leaving the grocery store. I really hate it when I see obviously pretty young women that are way too toothless, way too skinny, and way too dirty. It just makes me wonder what happened in their life that they got to that point. I don't know. It just gets to me. I don't know if I mentioned it, but in our backyard at night, we get this horrendous smell of sewage, and it comes from the sewer, the like sanitation sewer. There's a sewer line in the alleyway just behind our yard, and at night the sewer gases come out. And some nights it's minor inconvenience, other nights it's really bad. Tonight, horrible. You can like taste it, and it doesn't taste good. Go ahead.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Wrapping up for the day.
So today was really lazy. I still don't feel very well. Patrick went on a hike. I hope he had a great day. Bye.